Morning, Steve Frieden in the Chicago with the morning grain comments. Markets, beans are up 4 cents, corn's up 2, Chicago wheat up 2, KC unchanged, Minneapolis about unchanged also. Stocks look to be unchanged, dollar is lower, and crude is lower. In the grain, soybean markets have dropped since April 18th high on the big Brazil crop, offering resistance to prices with Brazil soybeans about $2.50 cheaper than U.S. to any origin. The concern is that exports here in the United States might drop. On the other hand, when we look at deferred crush at $1.98 for September versus 72 cents nearby, crush should continue to remain strong. That could offer some resistance to the product, especially meal, if the production exceeds the demand. We did see the Brazil at USDA Agateche estimates next year's Brazil soybean crop at another record 159 million metric tons versus 153 this year. In the corn market, continue to see prices lower from the April 18th high. In part, we're going to get this corn crop planted. We're also, if we assume normal weather, going to see an increase in the carryout. And with China canceling corn last week, we could see disappointing corn sales tomorrow. We'll get the ethanol data today and see if those production numbers are up and if stocks are down. The corn market trying to find support, $6 on the July and $5.50 on the December going into the growing season. We did see one private crop watcher come out and talk about dry, warm weather in the eastern Midwest and in the south, normal conditions like in Nebraska, western Iowa. That's complete opposite of our weather guys' forecast of dryness potentially in the west. Cold weather, last day of April, first couple of days of May. After that, temperatures should get back to normal quickly. As far as the wheat market is concerned, also drops from the April 18th high. Rains in the southern plains. Looks like everybody is going to get some rain over the next few days. Looks like maybe half to inch and a half rain locally, 2-inch rains in parts of Oklahoma and south central Kansas. After that, we'll see if the rains continue to be on the light side going into the remainder of the season. We also did see a group of millers at their annual meeting estimate the U.S. soft wheat crop at 400 million bushels this year. That number is up from last year's, I think it was 327. The Russian government in the wheat established a floor in wheat prices. They suggest exporters not sell below $275 a ton. Captains and vessels owners are asked to sign a letter understanding that the corridor will end March 18th, and continue to see Russia asking for the SWIFT program and the banks having sanctions drop before they consider extending Ukraine's export corridor deal. So choppy trade, and we'll look at the ethanol numbers today, export sales numbers tomorrow, and the money flow with funds liquidating out of their long positions in soybeans and corn, and adding to wheat short positions.